How you doing? Welcome to my channel, The Vending Biz. Okay, so I've been in this business for about 2 years now. And since actually starting, I've grown substantially, and it's been, going really well for me. So today we're going to actually talk about how to get into the business. So how to start a vending machine business successfully. Okay, so a main thing is, or the main question people have is, why should I get into the business at all? And the biggest thing is that it's $1 billion industry, and a lot of people love the business because it provides passive income. All right, you can run a successful vending machine business only working a few days out of the week for a few hours out of the week. So it's depending on the size of your actual route. That's the main thing people love about it. All right, so now we're going to get into actually what you need to do to get into the business. So step one is you'll need a name. Okay, something that's catchy, something that will stick out to people and help you stand out from the other businesses, because this is a very competitive business. It's a lot of companies, and you'll be competing against a lot of big companies when you first start out. After you get your name down, you're going to want to get an LLC. Okay, so you contact someone to help you with that, or you can go online and set one up yourself. But you definitely want an LLC for tax purposes, so you can actually, be a legitimate business. Next thing you want to do is get contracts. So these contracts are very important when it comes to getting your locations, which is step two. All right, step two, find your location. So finding a location is the most important thing that you have to do in a business. Your locations are everything. If you don't have a good location, you will not make any money. You'll be out of business before you start. All right, so a location should have good foot traffic. It should be somewhere where your machine should be placed somewhere where they're visible and everyone can see them. You don't want a slow spot where nobody's at, and your machines are in the back, in the corner, in the hallway where nobody's going to see them. So that's a big thing. The next thing is, after you find your location, it's a good location, then you go ahead and buy your machine. A lot of people say you could buy the machine first, but I don't necessarily think so, unless you have a storage unit already, or you have someone to actually put the machine, like a garage. I will prefer to actually get the location first and then buy the machine, but you do want to have your machine lined up and ready to go for when you actually go ahead and find a spot, so you can get the machine right in there. So, but you don't want to actually buy the machine until you actually have a location, because you don't want to sitting around and you might end up having to pay for storage, which is extra cost that you don't really need. Another thing is, every location is different. All locations do not take the same type of machine. So you want to go ahead and find that location and see what exact machine that location needs. Some locations are large, so they may need 2 machines. So you might need a large soda and a large snack machine. Some locations are small. You might only need 1 small combo machine. Another thing is spacing. Some locations can't fit every type of machine depending on where they want those machines at. So it really varies depending on the location. So you should really wait to get the machine until after you have the location. All right, so next thing, step 4 would be buying your product. So after you have your location, you have your machine, now you get your product. So you want to actually wait until the 4th step to get your products, because your products will depend on where that machine is located. So it's all demographics. If you have a machine in the school, it's not going to have the same type of products as a machine in an office building. Those are 2 separate, different types of demographics. You're dealing with 2, different types of clientele. So you definitely want to wait until later on to get your products. And another major thing is, those products all have a shelf life. So they all have an expiration date. You don't want the products sitting around, in storage or in your home or wherever you may be keeping them, until they actually being ready to use. You want to get the products as soon as you're about to use them, so you can get them right out there and being sold, because you don't know if that spot is going to be a slow spot or a good spot for you. So you want your products to be in there fresh and, be ready to go versus them just sitting around and, and expiring, and, just wasting time. So another thing, with step 4 with the product. So every machine is also a different size, like I said before. So some machines are bigger and take more products, whereas some are smaller. So that's another reason you want to wait to see what type of products you need and how many products you need. Because if you have a smaller machine, you won't need as much. You don't want to waste your money buying too much that you're not actually going to use. All right, so last step 5. This is a very important step. So, and it actually could be step 1. It's step 1 or 5, either or. You want to have business cards, a website, and contact stickers. So you want the contact stickers are for your machine. So when you actually go ahead and place your machine, you want the sticker on there. So if anything goes wrong with the machine, they can actually contact you and call you and let you know something might be jammed or the machine might not be working at the time. So that's the way people can get in touch with you. You also want a website, because that's important for when it comes time to actually grow your business. That's what a lot of companies look at. And then, of course, you want your business card. So when you're actually meeting people and at these interviews and at these meetings and you're just doing your day-to-day thing, you can actually have something to give to people when you let them know what business you're in. So that's always a major thing. So hopefully this video was helpful, and I'll be making more content soon. And it is to show you guys my actual route, take you out on a day with me, and show you other things, involved in the business, and giving you more details on how to actually help you grow yours or to get into the business period. All right, thank you.